What we do here is go back.
Well, good morning, Year 6. My name is Mrs. Parry, if I haven't met you before, and I'm making this rather unusual video clip for you on the backfields in our school this morning. You can see a bit of the playing fields behind me. Now, obviously, the first thing I'd like to say is a very, very warm welcome to Llanishen High School. In any other given time, we'd be welcoming you up in person. You'd be visiting over a couple of different days. You'd be having a good old look around the school. But instead, in these strange times, I'm afraid you're going to have to put up with this. So the first thing I would like to say is that I know many of you may have visited the school before at the open evenings when you were in Year 5 or Year 6. You may have come around, you may have seen the school, but for some of you, you won't have visited, you won't have met us before. And we want really to reassure you that although this is a really daunting prospect for you, our job is to make sure that your transition up to high school is the smoothest, the happiest, the most successful one that it can possibly be. So in this extremely high-tech, high-quality, no expense spared video, you're going to meet some of the key staff who will be looking after you in when you come up to Year 7, and hopefully you'll be able to see some of the places where you're going to be studying and the classrooms that you're going to be in, where you're going to be having lunch, where you're going to be outside to play and things like that. So obviously, we are desperately hoping that you'll be able to come and visit us in July, but we also have to prepare for the prospect that you won't be able to visit us till September, when it'll all be very real. But whenever this is, we want it to be the very best it can be for you. So I think the big message is that everything when you come to high school is going to be that much bigger. At the moment, you are the wisest, most mature, most respected members of your school communities in your primary schools. You probably take the key lead roles, and I'm afraid it's back down to the bottom of the pack. So as you probably know, we're a very large community comprehensive secondary school. There's 1,600 students in total, and I think it's important that you just know, unfortunately, that you're going to be some of the smallest. But that doesn't mean that we don't have a very warm, vibrant community that's waiting to welcome you in. So there'll be 300 of you in Year 7 in your different form groups. You'll be in 7A, 7B, 7C, etc. There'll be a member of staff called Mr. Card, who you'll meet in a minute. He's your year team leader. He's responsible for the year group, making sure you're happy, you're settled. A team of tutors. You'll have a tutor that you see every day, and then obviously the teachers as well. So it's going to be bigger, and there's no two ways about that. The school is bigger, but don't worry, within a couple of weeks, you'll feel like you've been here for a very long time, and you will very quickly get to know your way around. It is a big place. People do get lost, but never so lost that we don't find them again. You will find that lessons are different. 12 different lessons with different teachers in different parts of the school. But with that comes a real excitement and an opportunity. Specialist teachers teaching in specialist rooms, subjects that you won't have done before. Meeting new friends, trying new clubs, trying new sports, trying new challenges. Although we appreciate that this is a really anxious time for you, Year 6, we also hope that there's that excitement as well, and that you're looking forward to those opportunities that there's going to come your way in September. So we've got very high expectations for you for this year group for when you join us. One thing we don't want is for you to be defined as the year group that had a transition that was badly affected by the situation with COVID-19. What we want is for you to be the year group that had a very successful transition in spite of the measures around lockdown and COVID-19. So whether we get to meet you in person in July, whether we get to meet you in person in September, whenever that may be, there are a whole team of staff here who will be making sure that each and every one of you, each individual student, has the best transition that they can, that you're happy, that you're settled in your class, that you have your educational needs provided for. And if there are any issues at all, no matter how small, then there will be staff available to help sort those out and to put those right for you too. So now you've put up with over 4 minutes of me, I'm sure you're going to move on to much more interesting people and more interesting pictures of the school.
Hi Year 6, I am Mr. Card. I am your year team leader, your head of year. Now some of you might ask the question, what does a year team leader do? And ultimately my job is to make sure that I am supporting you throughout your journey at Llanishen High School. I want you to have the best educational experience that you could possibly have. In September, there will be 300 Year 7 pupils starting school at Llanishen High School. Each and every one of you will have a form teacher. That form teacher will be there for you each and every day to be able to answer your questions, to be able to point you in the right direction, and to be supportive all the time. Now, we live in uncertain times. Coronavirus is something that has changed school life. And there's going to be many questions that you have. We will in time answer all of these questions for you. We will be there to support you, to make sure that you're not anxious, that you're not concerned, that you're not worried when you join us in September. You will have all the information provided for you in advance. So, what I want from you, I want you to enjoy. I want you to enjoy the last weeks that you get in Year 6. I want you to enjoy your summer holidays. I want you to not become stressed or anxious about starting Llanishen High School. I want you to know that we at Llanishen High School have got this in hand, and we are working in the background to make sure that everything will be sorted for you for a safe return to school in September. I wish you all the best. Have a fantastic break, have a great summer holidays, and I will see you in September. Take care, stay safe.
Morning Year 6 and welcome to the English department. We look forward to seeing you in September, and I'm sure you'll enjoy reading and studying the range of texts that we have on offer for you in Year 7, and hopefully some of the chairs and tables that are empty now will be full of your energy and your enthusiasm when you return in September. See you soon.
Hi, my name's Katie and I'm a Year 9 buddy. Coming up to high school is a nerve-wracking experience, but there is so much to do once you're here. One of the things myself and many others enjoy are the clubs on offer at the school. These include drama, netball, football and art, plus many, many more. There is also an amazing school show put on every year, which is so fun to be a part of. You will make so many new friends when you're here.
Hi Year 6s, I'm Morgan and I was supposed to be finishing Year 7 in July, but I don't think that's happening anymore. And I suppose that you are meant to be coming for a look around the school sometime in the next few weeks. I don't think that's happening either. I just wanted to say that it doesn't matter if you get lost for the first few weeks because the teachers won't get mad at you, so there's nothing to worry about. I hope you really enjoy Llanishen because it's a nice fun place to learn. And also, you'll have a big heavy rucksack like this. But don't worry, you will get used to it. Bye bye!
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm one of this year's buddies. Just a bit of advice if you think you're going to get lost. Don't worry, I'm sure all the teachers will be happy to help you find your way around.
Welcome Year 6, my name is Mr Trelawney. I am part of the or subject leader of the P department. Just a warm welcome to you. Hopefully we'll see you in late July. If not, we see you in September. It might be a bit of a different start, but there's nothing to be worried about. As well as all the traditional sports that we've got a lot to be excited about: football, rugby, netball, hockey, gymnastics, basketball. We're also going to be doing some health, fitness and well-being work with you, which means sometimes you'll even see us in the classroom perhaps, or maybe even in the kitchens as well. So a whole big approach to it. You can see some of our staff now already on the school YouTube page, also on the school Twitter page, which is at Llanishen High PE, which might mean you can see some familiar faces before you start, and there's already a daily workout on there for you guys. Okay, so a warm welcome. Look forward to seeing you up in Llanishen soon. Bye now.
I'm a year 9 buddy. High school can be intimidating at first, but soon you feel like you've always been there. You get used to it very quickly, and you'll soon find your way around no problem. The teachers are generally nice and understanding. You'll make friends and lots of new, interesting people. Here is some advice that I wish I'd known when I was going up to year 7. You don't need millions of pencils. You'll only have one by the end of the first week. The same goes with a pencil case. You don't need loads of things. Don't stress. You'll soon realise that there is no need. Don't touch the bottom of the tables. You will regret it. Don't worry about being late on your first day. You won't be in any trouble. Ask a buddy or a friendly looking pupil for help if you're lost. There are blue signs overhead all around the school. And they will reliably help you get around. But don't worry, because I still don't know everywhere in the school. But in all seriousness, Llanishen High School is a great place to learn and develop. I hope that you enjoy your time here. And if you have any questions, just approach a member of staff or buddy. I hope to see you there.
Hello, I'm Courtney Miller and I'm your year 9 buddy. I can imagine what's going through your head at this time. But there's nothing to be worried about, because I once was in your shoes and I heard all these horrible rumours that are not true. And if you ever do feel alone, or you're getting peer pressured, or you're getting bullied, which I'm probably sure that's not going to be the case, our year 9 buddies are here to help you, and you will never be alone.
I'm the Assistant Head Teacher for Inclusion and Wellbeing. So not only am I interested in how you're getting on academically, I'm also concerned about whether you're happy in the school. To help me do that job, I have Daisy, the wellbeing dog. Daisy has her own Twitter account, so you can follow her at LHS Dog. And together we make sure that you are happy in school. Look forward to seeing you in September. Bye!
Hi Year 6, Mr Wilson here. I'm one of the assistant head teachers here at Llanishen High School, and one of my roles is in charge of transition. Hopefully you found the virtual tour of the school informative, and it gives you a little bit of an insight about what we do here at Llanishen High School. But I'm sure many of you have been here before on an open evening, or you've got older brothers or sisters here, so you know quite a lot about the school. Just to let you know, more information will be sent out to you either via your school, your email address, or via your primary school itself. So more information will be coming out, and this will include school prospectus, what the uniform is about, how to get the uniform, and so on. All of that information will be given to you. Just to reassure yourselves and your parents as well, Mr. Card, the year team leader you've seen already before in this virtual tour, he is already talking to the your year 6 teachers, and he will get all the information he needs to make sure that your form groups are set up so everyone is comfortable with the groups that they are in. So all we need to do now is make sure that we see you. We are trying to set that first visit up in July, but more information will come out to you again via your junior schools. So we'll look out for that information on transition in July. If we don't see you before September, all of the information that you will need will be sent out to you, so don't worry. If there are any bits of information that you do need, please just contact the school via the office email address. All it needs to be now is to welcome you to Llanishen High School and look forward to seeing you, whether that's in July or September.